Hey guys, I'm here for book time. Today, since we were working with our boats again and water, I thought we could read another book that I noticed had a boat in it and it also had water. Today we're going to read Pete the Cat, Scuba-Cat. And on the front cover I see, oh, I'm sorry. The author is James Dean, the same man who has written all the other Pete the Cat books that we've read so far. And I also see a picture of Pete the Cat, of course. Looks like he's got some scuba gear. Yeah, I see a face mask. Looks like an oxygen tank. Swimming trunks, of course. Some flippers. And then I see various sea animals right here. What do you think this book will be about? About him swimming with the animals? That's a good guess. Let's see. Pete the Cat, Scuba-Cat by James Dean. Pete the Cat. Okay. Pete the Cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. Scuba diving. Sounds fun. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. That's weird. I wonder why he needs a tank full of air. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. Ooh, have you ever seen a seahorse? I would be excited if I was Pete also. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! There, he just jumped off the boat. Go scuba diving. I wonder if he's going to see that seahorse. Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. Good idea. He's looking for a seahorse. Do you see one? Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. Oh no, what was that tickle he felt? Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It is a blowfish. It is not a seahorse. Look, there's a school of fish. That's what you call, when you see a group of fish like this, it's called a school of fish. And like there's one fish at the end that doesn't look like the rest of them. Turns out it's a blowfish. Look how it blew up full of air. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. 8 legs? Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. An octopus has 8 legs. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? He felt another tickle, guys. What is it? Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. Does a seahorse have claws, do you think? I don't think so either. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. another tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's a long eel. Oh no! It's too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Look how dark it got while he was that deep in the water. The deeper you swim, the darker it gets. How do you think he's going to get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. That was lucky. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Ooh. What colors? This is very colorful. Yeah, it's got black and orange. Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in the shadow. He's in the shadow of a whale. Yikes. Look at that whale casting a huge shadow. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. Wow, look at that sea turtle. His shell is so big that Pete the cat is able to sit on him. Oh, I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise! Oh my goodness. You finally saw the seahorse. Did you see the seahorse in the other pages? Me too. I was waiting for Pete the cat to finally see it. You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure. What do you think? Was that a cool adventure? I think so too. I think I would like to go on an adventure like this and maybe go scuba diving one day. What do you think? In the book, at the beginning, it says that he needed a tank full of air to go scuba diving. I wonder, why do you think he needs a tank of air to go scuba diving? And then throughout the book, what different sea animals did he come across while he was looking for the seahorse? I remember he saw lots of different animals, like the jellyfish and the whale at the end. Can you remember any of the other animals that Pete the cat came across? Let me know in our Seesaw Journal. I hope you enjoyed Pete the Cat, Scuba-Cat by James Dean. I'll see you tomorrow.